Hello and welcome, Leo, for your December Zodiac Wheel reading. This is Elise, and wishing you all Leos watching a very happy festive season. And thank you so much for subscribing and being a part of my Zodiac Wheel and my channel, and for all your support, and for all my friends out there, thank you so much for all being new. And for those new viewers watching, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading, and do click on the subscribe button there and the little bell next to it so that you don't miss out on any updates. And I'll just focus here now for Leos for December 2020. Invite Great Spirit, angels, divine and guides to join me in this reading for Leos, for any messages that come through for Leos. Thank you. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Rising and Moon signs, and the messages that come through are for Leo's highest good and for the good of all concerned. Thank you. We'll start there with the Ten of Wands. This is speaking to you about the journey and it being really hard, and you're asking why. Why is it so hard? Very good question, Leo. You have so many day-to-day responsibilities, and you need to reach out to get help, even if you have to hire help. You do tend to want to get it done right, and therefore think, you know, if you want something right, do it yourself. There's that message here with this as well. So, being in your first house, this is how you are expressing what you need and what you want, and your behavior is expressing that as well. So it may be you're trying to get your partner to help you, or getting others to help you, and or you've been not getting them to help you, and you need to get them to help you. You need to delegate some of the duties. Now you've got strength here shining on you, and in the area of your resources and your self-worth and your constructive talents. So this is a really good place for strength to be. Your material values as well as your support system in order to survive. So there's strength and courage, and you're not letting fear dominate you, and you're not giving up either. So you have the courage to ride the wave and achieve your personal achievements. It is a Leo card, so it will have that touch of royalness to it. Your kingdom will be influenced by it. And if need be, you will roar if you have to roar, Leo. But it is a bit hard to get people motivated or get people organised. So you may have to put a bit of your energy and strength into that. Queen of Wands reverse. This is also a fire sign card. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine. And she's in the area of siblings, close relations, your neighbourhood, your communication and transport area, short journeys. Education is also this third house area. And in reverse, it's wanting to leave whatever education system that you've been in, or change the system, or leave behind the trade that you've learnt. So you are even possibly going to be giving a speech about what you've learnt, or your education in a particular trade or skill. Seven of Pentacles. I do like the Seven of Pentacles. It is letting you know that you've got some choice in your business, public or personal life. There's options. And you believe in your dreams, and there's some contemplation about where you want that to take you, and it's in an area of your foundation, so it's also holding you up, and it's a money card, so there's money there if you need it. So this is about how you see yourself. On a collective scale, it is about the nation and the soul of the nation that you live in. The farmers, the land, property and weather. So there's some stability there with your weather. And it's good signs for where your country's sole purpose is. Okay? So if you're in Australia or New Zealand, the people of those countries really stuck together and did the hard yards through the COVID restrictions and limitations. We didn't really like it that much, but we did it. And now we're through to the other side, and in Australia all the states are opening up and the people are out moving around, and we're going to be able to have gatherings at our homes for Christmas. So the soul of that nation is happy and joyful, as well as united. So this is representing a message for you to all stick together. Wherever you are around the world, all stick together, unite, do the hard yards, and you too can get through this restrictions and lockdowns and this COVID menace that has been relentless over the last 12 months. On a more personal level, this is also good signs for agriculture, and for those of you wanting to buy property or looking into investment into property. And there's stability with the weather as well. Now the moon in reverse here is about finding it difficult to make a decision. So even though you've got options to do with your home and you're making some good decisions there, in your area of fun, where you find your joy, entertainment, children and pleasure, there's some difficult decisions there for you to make. And you may be feeling a bit lost and confused with that area of your life. It's also with the moon reverse that, you know, something you've been hoping for may not actually manifest to do with that area. The Six of Pentacles is gratitude and generosity, and that's in the area of work, colleagues, workplace, health, your well-being, and public health and your animals. It's also ceremonial magic. So the magic is in your hands here. Generosity being given and received. Nine of Cups reversed is a little bit of overindulgence, overdoing things. So scale it back a bit. No need to, you know, overextend. This is to do with business partnerships as well as marriage, and it's the results of your labour. It's the area of your life where you get things balanced and back in harmony. It's legal affairs, contracts, scandals, all are governed by this 7th house area. So with that Nine of Cups reverse, you've got to be careful what you wish for and take one step at a time. Because if you overextend or rush, you could make mistakes. So a delay could prove beneficial. Two of Swords here is having your blinkers on and not really seeing the forest for the trees. Got a bit of tunnel vision there with that. Now 2 is also a master number, and it's also opposite, positive and negative. So with it being the sword, this is letting you know that there's struggles to be resolved in the area of joint finances, emotional values, birth and rebirth, beginnings and endings. There is a renewal here, and the 8th house governs the occult, taxes, insurances, banks and inheritances. Knight of Wands reversed. That's a message of careful of not biting off more than you can chew. And it's in the 9th house. So that is about law, foreign affairs, foreign lands and cultures, travel by air, flight, abstract mind, dreams and visions and philosophy. So it's the expansion of yourself through spiritual, mental and physical exploration and your philosophy. So you may be really wanting to understand and learn more about all of that area of our life walk. But, you know, careful you don't sort of try and learn it all. You can't learn it all at once. You have to take one step at a time. 4 of Swords here in your career and your reputation, your social status, is showing that there's going to be some action there with that Four of Swords reverse. So really getting back into the swing of things there and returning to some normal activities. Not pushing yourself. Remember not to push yourself. Because you may be recovering from some sort of injury or surgery, or you may be returning from a vacation where you could be feeling renewed and excited. So you're ready to dive into your career and your social status. It is the reward of your karma. It's also a good sign for those of you looking to move forward in your career, because this is the area of promotions and this card represents action in those areas. King of Wands. Now, fire sign again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is reversed in your area of hopes and fears, what you're manifesting. This is the way forward, the future road ahead. And he is putting the flames out on a difficult situation. So some of your friends might have had a bit of a rough patch, because this area represents friendships. It also represents your social groups and what you're manifesting and how you're manifesting, where you want to go and what you want to create in your social groups. So do be careful what you wish for. And the Page of Cups is not the news that you want to hear. It's in your subconscious here in the 12th house, which represents that which is hidden or that which you are keeping to yourself. So there may be some news that you don't want to actually share with somebody else. So there is that element of keeping something to yourself. But you may have to be the bearer of bad news to someone, or you are receiving some disappointing news yourself. So let's see what the angel message is for you with that bearer of bad news being there. And what it's connected to. And will you be able to find your way through, regardless of what the news is? So something you've wanted maybe held up, or you've got to sort of keep it to yourself. You've got to not be able to move ahead as quickly as you wanted, being in this area of things that are going on behind the scenes. There we go, thank you. So you have, it's happening because it's not the right time. Okay, so that may well be the news that you receive. Just a message there letting you know that no, at the moment it's not the right time. Okay, and your guardian angel for the month of December, Leo. Jump, so you take that. Beautiful. The Angel of the Night Sky, number 32. Well, the night sky is really going to be performing this month with that great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius at 0 degrees on the 21st, which is also the solstice on the 21st. Summer solstice in the southern hemisphere and winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. And I'll be doing a live read actually for anyone that would like to join me on the 21st. So do enjoy the night sky, and if you're in lockdown and you can't get out into nature, there is no better nature to gaze upon than the night sky. So I hope that you're going to be given the opportunity to be able to gaze at the stars overnight and feel at one with the galaxy and the universe. So the 21st of December is an auspicious date this year, more so than what it usually is. It is always the solstice, but this year it has got that great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, and it is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Now, the Sun will move into Capricorn, which is your 6th house. That will be on that 21st of December as well. So it represents your conscious mind and your leadership skills, power and authority, and it rules people. The Sun is about our heart and our authentic self and our vitality. So your health and well-being will also be triggered here. So you'll be really focusing on that and focusing on your own appearance and your physical well-being, which is lovely. And also in that area you have Pluto. So there's some karmic release there for you as well with Pluto, the restorer of life. It's one of the outer planets that is the key to human beings' destiny, the transcendental trinity, which is Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. They're the trinity. So it is about reaping what you sow, and there being some drastic change as well. Okay, so really changing your mindset so that you can have the personal freedom. You're plunging right into health and well-being and your work ethic and getting into your work mode and using all your guts and courage. And out of it you will rise like the phoenix. Okay? So your 5th and 6th house are both being triggered. Then you have here in the 7th house Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, prosperity, generosity, optimism, the world of commerce, your moral and ethical issues that affect you and society, widening your horizons. And it stands for wisdom and the higher mind and prophecy. It governs law, ceremonies and rituals, and it's also long distance journeys. Now this is activating your 7th house of partnerships and the results of your labour, and it's in Aquarius, and the Aquarian motto is I know, and the Aquarius energy shares and distributes knowledge on behalf of humanity. So it's embracing the new and unfamiliar. And joining it is Saturn. So Jupiter and Saturn are the timekeepers, and together brings balance between expansion and limitations. Okay? Saturn is the one that takes us to the depths of our thoughts. It perseveres. It governs and signifies farmers, miners, landowners, rules and regulations, traditions. It's the father of time, and you can set and achieve goals by doing the hard work, which we've really all been doing a lot of hard work this year. So it helps you to manifest your goals and create security in your life. And it is, as I said, conjunct at 0 degrees of Aquarius from the 21st of December, heralding in the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So that is really exciting. Okay, so there may be charismatic leaders and entertainers in the dynamics of the group activities. Aquarius is the non-conformist, and it also shines a brilliant light on knowledge and friendship. So friendship will really become quite prominent for you. Neptune is in Pisces. Now the 8th house is governed by Pisces for you, and it is about kindness and compassion towards less fortunate, but coming out of the fog and seeing things more clearly. Alright? So Neptune represents the transcendental heart, and Neptune is the redeemer of love in this area of joint finances, beginnings and endings, birth and rebirth, and the occult, and taxes, and if you have to deal with any bank issues. Then you have Mars in your 9th house, and Mars is in its own sign of Aries, and this will have you moved into action. So do take it easy on yourself as well as others, because it does represent the desire to venture outwards. The high vibration energy is energetic and impulsive and enthusiastic, and the low vibration energy is violent, quarrels, armed forces, and the agitators. So do be energetic and enthusiastic and enterprising in this area of the 9th house, which is about expanding yourself through spiritual, mental and physical exploration and philosophy. Also governs the law and foreign affairs and foreign cultures. Then you have in the 10th house, with your return to action in your career, Uranus. So this is the 3rd planet in the Transcendental Trinity, and it represents freedom, technology, and Uranus is the planet of surprise, expect the unexpected, and lightning flash of intuition and epiphanies come through with this Uranus energy. So I do feel that there is some surprises coming in the outer world that are also helping your career or your reputation to take surprising turns. Now the moon also here is the full moon on the 30th of November, and that is in Cancer in the 12th house. So this 12th house of your subconscious, what you keep hidden is really being activated there too. So you may actually need to be careful that you don't sort of blurt something out that maybe you need to keep to yourself. But the full moon in Cancer is at 8.59 degrees of Cancer, and it's the emotion and intuitive nature, okay? And your intuition will be mighty powerful with this, so you really will be feeling that you've got a lot of maybe mental telepathy kind of thing going on there, and you can trust that. You're not it's not by accident that you're noticing that, because this age of Aquarius wants us all to lift our ability to use that psychic side of ourselves. Okay, so now I will just focus on your confirmation card, Leo. Oops. And we've got this one turned over. And it's the journey, the Seven of Roses. They're in a harbour there, they're going on a journey. So let's see where that journey is taking you, Leo. Excuse me. Okay. So, this is a seaport. And there are two women on a small boat tender on their way to the great ship that will take them on their journey. Two men with their trunks and cases wait to follow. It shows a time for a journey, a move, a relocation. You may be taking your work or creative endeavours in a whole new direction, whether figuratively to a new industry or literally to a new city. However this journey occurs, it is sure to take you to new places and greater opportunity. Although it may require leaving something safe behind, this is not a time for staying safe in the harbour. It's a time for finding and exploring new worlds, so get packed and get ready. The Akashic force for you to tap into. Close your eyes and see yourself embracing on a magical journey. Feel movement swirl around you and anticipation fill you. Where do you want to go and how would you like to get there? Well, that sounds like you're on the right course there, Leo. So thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for supporting my channel. And thank you, all my beautiful Leo friends. Many hugs and kisses. Love you and sending many blessings. Wishing you a very, very happy and Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And oh, excuse me. I feel like I've got something caught in my throat. So, sending you peace, love, and many blessings, Leo. Namaste.